When you're so present, when you're so present, when you're so present, what do you feel? Many dimensions. Do you feel? When you're so right out, when you're so present, what do you feel? The pain, the hurt is not real. How many dimensions do you want to go? I don't know. How many dimensions to the soul? How many? 1, 2, 3. How many dimensions to go? When you're so right out. When you're so right out. When you're so right out. When you're so many dimensions.
All the time. Well, you finished?
Cancel, press cancel. Hold on. Tell everybody what we're doing. My earpiece is on.
All right. Hello, people. Hello, people. Spiritually speaking, I'm Brother Wunam. Waiting on Brother Wunam. Brother Adinkra. Waiting on Wunam is what I meant to say. Tonight, we'll be doing predictions for this month, April. We'll be talking about politics,
You know what I mean? Okay. Let me see.
Can
All
y'all
right,
hear
can
us
y'all
now?
hear us now?
Can y'all hear us now?
Let us know if you can hear us now. If you can hear us now, let us know, let us know, let us know. Can you hear us now? Okay. All right. We can't hear y'all. Okay, hello. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Can y'all hear us now?
Can y'all hear us now? Let us know.
I think they can hear us now.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I got it because I could hear it on my phone, y'all. All right. So, y'all getting sound back. Okay. Let's get rid of this
so
sound.
y'all
right
didn't
here.
even hear the introduction.
Are y'all still getting sound back now? Are y'all? You know, it's funny because we always be having technical problems, y'all. But it's all good. We still gonna get the message across, okay? Now, I know Facebook, y'all can hear us. YouTube couldn't hear us. But anyway, we're about to do April 2018 predictions. Y'all know we do monthly predictions, okay? Now, y'all know we already gonna talk about health because the pollen been kicking my ass, y'all. Been kicking my behind, okay? Anyway, peace and blessings to the family in YouTube. You on the YouTube chat. I'm about to get on the Facebook chat. Make sure I don't miss no questions from my family. Okay? So we're about to go Facebook. I'll be going back and forth. But I'm going to let Brother Adinkra do his cards first. Okay, y'all?
Alright.
So, y'all can't see the cards.
Well, I'm going to show them the cards because usually I don't even when I do the cards, I usually just, skim over what I see or whatever. But y'all wanted to know what cards I pulled, so I'll show y'all the cards tonight. I use the Deviant Moon deck when I read. So I didn't do it for everything that I read. I only did it for the I think I did it for like the energy of the month, like what's the energy gonna be like for the month. So that's what I pulled the cards on. So I guess I'll get into the energy first because I laid the cards out because I just did it. So right now, the first card that I pulled, I don't know if y'all can see this right here. It's for YouTube. This is Queen of Wands card, right? Now the Queen of Wands is represents a assertive female. A very assertive female, somebody that knows what she wants and stuff like that. But the way I'm reading it for the energy for the month is, you have to be assertive in the things that you're doing for this month. Even in what I'm seeing, what Spirit is showing me, even in business and your personal life, you gotta put out there what do you really want. So whatever you really want, you have to be assertive in it. You have to go after it, right? What else I got? I got the 8 of Cups. But I got the 8 of Cups. But I know. I got the 8 of Cups. I don't know if y'all can see that too well. And I got the 8 of Cups, but I got it in reverse. Now 8 of Cups in reverse, 8 of Cups is, when you're dealing with cups, it's dealing with emotions. It's funny because I only pulled 5 cards on this spread, and I got. And 5 out of those 5 cards, 3 of them were cups, so it's dealing with a lot of emotion. So also in this month, it's funny because I was picking up is just seeing things through, and also being patient. You're gonna have to be patient with this month. It's gonna be a tricky month for people, especially in business and in work. You're dealing with work. Like I say, it's the same thing last month. Just you're gonna have people getting on your nerves, but it's just the energy that we're in. It's just be very patient with dealing with people because this is the type of month, the energy we're in. Is the type of month that you could lose your job because if you lose patience with people. So keep that in mind. Also. Okay, the next card I got is the 3 of Cups. Now, some of y'all might be feeling this right now. This energy might be present to y'all watching right now. The 3 of Cups, And I got this one in reverse. Upright is showing them having fun. It's showing them partying, having fun, and being, just having a good time. Well, but it's in reverse. This is the time not to, to be more careful with your money and just take things more seriously. Not to be out there partying and stuff like that. So you want to be very patient with your money. You want to be very patient with your people, the people that you work with for this month. And what else do I have for that? Let's see. Okay. And also, I did a reading on politics too, but it was funny because with the politics, I was picking up a lot of stuff with that was happening, that was coming out last month. I don't know why. It's kind of weird, but I was picking up a lot of stuff for politics that was coming out in the media last month. But anyway, I think this is interesting. The reason why I touched on politics again, because this is the Two of Swords, which is dealing with, I don't know, let me see. Get that close enough for y'all to see. The Two of Swords. This is dealing with, it's in reverse also, it's dealing with falsehood. Falsehood and lies. So also, because of the energy we're in, a lot of people that's telling lies, that been living a lie and stuff like that, they're going to be getting exposed. Stuff is going to start to come back to them. So lies are going to be exposed. People that you're going to start seeing people for who they are. If they're a liar, everybody's going to know that they're a liar. Not just you. You know how you be around people and you be like, that motherfucking lying, but you keep it to yourself. Everybody's going to know this person is lying. They're going to be exposed to everybody, But what I did, one good thing that I did see with the cups was this next card. I got the Five of Cups, and it was upright, and it's dealing with relationships, right? Relationships. Well, this one ain't too good either, because as you see on this one, the woman is she's yelling at him. She's getting on him. They looked like he was drinking. They were drinking, and she knocked over the drinks and all of that, and they're going at it. It's not a good month for relationships. Like if you're getting serious with a person, you want to kind of take it more slow and get to know that person. Like I say, this is a month where falsehood and lies are going to be exposed. So just keep that in mind when you're dealing with a person. You want to take it slow, but also.
Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute, stop right there. Hold on, wait a minute.
What?
Y'all know I gotta interrupt. Mary McGrath.
What?
Mary McGrath, please don't come up in here with that devil Christian bullshit. Do not come up in here with that bullshit. And I'm telling you right now, this ain't no devil's work. This is a gift that we got from our ancestors, and in your Bible it talks about seers. So please don't come in here messing it up for everybody else. Please don't do that. I don't know who you are, but you ain't got to watch. Talking about this seems like the devil's work to me. Oh, sweet Jesus, protect me. You're going to need Jesus, Mary, and Joseph to protect your ass. Don't play with us here. Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. Go right ahead.
All right.
It make no kind of goddamn sense.
So that was
devil's work.
That was pretty much the energy of this month. See what I was saying? Patience. People gonna test your patience. You know what I'm saying? She going in.
You're damn right. Couple devil's work. And we ain't no devils up in here. You the devil. Goddamn demon. You the disagreeable spirit. We up here trying to help people and give people a message. And you want to talk about the devil's work. Take your devil self out of our damn show. All right, Brother Nicky, I'm sorry. Go ahead, because I just ain't got patience for shit like that. I'm sick of these goddamn Christians talking about us.
It's
how about we devils when they the biggest goddamn devils walking the earth right now?
It's funny because we was watching that video earlier with the African brother, and he was talking about the same thing. So, anyway, back to what I was saying. Let's move on to politics. What I see with politics is, what I kept picking up is Trump and his wife, and I know that this is stuff that came out all last month. They was talking about Trump and his wife, him cheating and him getting caught with the woman and the woman coming out. And what was funny was, because what Spirit was showing me, that Trump really liked his woman. He was really into this other woman because she was the opposite of his wife. And his wife is really kind of the woman that's with him, and she's really kind of hurt by that. Like
it's phone, pay attention to YouTube.
It's bothering her. So, unagreeable spirit. They laughing at you cussing the damn woman out and shit.
You a goddamn heathen. Shit. Get off the if you don't like what we're doing, lady, okay? You get off our goddamn thread. You coming up in here, the devil him goddamn self coming up in here. Don't call us heathens. And if you're a black woman, you ought to be ashamed of your goddamn self. Sit your ass down somewhere and go over. Get off our goddamn page for that nonsense. Shit. Can you repent, Jimmy Diaz? Can you repent? Where my spiritual sisters and brothers up here in Facebook? Get their asses. We ain't got time for this. We got YouTube and Facebook going with this nonsense. We trying to give predictions and y'all up in here with your goddamn demon selves. Get out of here with that bullshit.
Okay.
All right, y'all Facebook, my Facebook fool, y'all the traditional healers, attack their goddamn asses. Let us get on the show and do what we gotta do.
Oh my God. So, anyway, like I said,
this bullshit. God damn it.
Like I said.
And Mary, I'm going to pray for your soul too, God damn it. I'm going to call upon the spirit of your ancestors to put a wrath on your ass and enlighten you to know who you really are. That's what I'm going to do, Mary McGrath. That's what I'm going to do for you.
New Bedford in the house.
That's our brother, the rock's in the house. Out here with that Christian bullshit. And respect somebody's goddamn belief systems. That's what you do. As a matter of fact, go to church and repent to your Jesus and your God. All right, go ahead.
I don't know what to say no more.
I'm sorry, y'all. She done pissed me off. Y'all goddamn Christians, we trying to give monthly predictions. And you want to come up here and talk about we evil? Ain't an evil bone in my body. I probably help more people, okay, than you could ever think of helping with your church. So do not get it confused.
I mean, if she don't want to watch, she could keep it moving. She ain't got to come in here.
That's what I'm saying. Get your disagreeable self out of here. If you don't want to watch, scurry yourself away from our page. Get off of our page. That's what you did. Coming up in here being goddamn demon.
They say only the Lord can do so. Only the Lord can deal with them.
Shit. Like I said, you're going to need Lord Jesus, Mary, and Joseph to save y'all asses because y'all do not want none of what the ancestors have. And guess what, y'all? I know my ancestors was here. Do y'all know where Jesus at? Did y'all find Jesus' bones yet?
They ain't found that.
You ain't find Jesus' bone, the Lord's bone, Mary, or Joseph bone. But I know my mother and my grandmother was here.
They didn't exist. But they are. And the interesting thing is they always want to tie into Egypt because they know Egypt existed. Oh, yeah, so they always want to put Egypt in it. And then they use Egypt as a way to say they existed and then dog out the Egyptians and say they were this and they were that. But y'all can't exist without Egypt because y'all didn't exist. So y'all tie your history to Egypt.
Let me say, my sister Victoria Hadassah says, kick rocks. She said, there are distraction, you know what they are? And you know what? At the end of the day, they do need to get their asses off of here. But sometimes, you know, you have to see this because we just talked about the full moon. We just talked about the full moon, and we talked about being loony. You know what I mean? And see, what did the universe do? The universe sent some goddamn lunatics to our page. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know, I can't just ignore her because I'm about sick of these goddamn Christians coming up in here like who the hell they think they are and not following their Bible, okay? Follow your Bible. Thou shalt not judge, okay? Now, Jesus ain't lead your ancestors no damn well. Jesus don't exist. And if he exists, call him right now to save your ass, because I'm about to call my ancestors on your ass. Shit, you better call him right now to save you. All right, let's get on to the predictions, family. We ain't got time for the bullshit. I'm going to ignore her from this point on because I'm going to let my spirits and ancestors deal with her, okay? I'm going to let my spirits and ancestors deal with this woman. And what's going to happen is her computer is going to mess up, and it's going to start freezing on her, okay? Now, on that note, family, let's get to the topic. 2018 predictions. You You all just heard what Brother Adinkra had to say. Now I'm going to go ahead and spiritually see. I'm sorry. I'm going to let him finish. And then I'm going to spiritually see.
I mean, that's all I said is with politics, you know, I was just talking about Trump, just wrapping it up with, you know, it was basically I kept getting all the same stuff that was in the news, and it was just weird to me. But what Trump, all I can say is Trump did really like that woman, and he looks at his wife as more of a pushover. And I see that, you know, he just likes the other woman because she's assertive. And one interesting thing that I did see, I seen Trump falling, like losing everything, like getting kicked out of the White House. And I don't know if that card was showing me that he was going to physically get kicked out of the White House, or it's just everything was going to fall apart for him and around him. But I just thought that was interesting that card came up. Okay, now I'm done.
All right, y'all. So y'all just heard what Brother Adinkra had to say. Now, y'all heard me say it last month and a couple months ago. He's actually touched on it with the Deviant Moon cards. I'm coming from my seeing vision. I am a seer, okay? And seers existed in the Bible, okay? So I'm going to tell you what I see spiritually, okay? Spiritually, I told y'all a while back that I did see Trump getting impeached. Now, as you all been watching the news, and I know y'all been paying attention to the news, there's a lot of negativity going on. Y'all notice that? Now, we just had the spring equinox, the spring solstice, okay? And the spring solstice is supposed to be the beginning of new, okay? You're talking about where everything begins, the trees start growing their hair back, I call it their hair, okay? And things begin to change, okay? So now we're saying that, family, I want to tell you all that, you know, this month right here, we're going to see a lot of chaos, okay? April, for the month of April, we're going to see some chaos. Not just with weather. I'm talking about with politics. I'm talking about with health. I'm talking about with love, okay? So I want to start out with the politics first. As you all seen today, y'all seen that actually YouTube supposedly, y'all, had a shootout. And it was a one mind, okay? Everything in my spirit said fake, fake. You understand? Everything says illusion. Y'all remember that song? Illusion. That's what I see with that, okay? I think this is a way of them continuing to try to keep us out of the know, okay? And keep us from knowing what's really going on behind the scenes. Now, we're saying that what we have to understand what's going on with the YouTube, and supposedly they shot up, and this woman shot it up, 3 people dead. First thing I seen when it came on there was, crisis actors, red flag, you know what I mean? So we're saying that I'm going to say, spiritually seeing, I'm seeing that the YouTube incident is fake, okay? Now, with the politics, it's going to get heated this month. Don't say I didn't tell y'all so. I see it's going to get heated. You're going to have some flames being thrown at President Trump. I'm talking about fireball flames being thrown at him, okay? There's some stuff brewing up with China, okay? There's a cyber attack that we have, but this cyber attack is going to get huge. It's going to get bigger, okay? This cyber attack is going to get bigger. So I'm going to tell you all like this. Don't say I didn't tell you. This month of April is going to be a chaotic month, especially with politics. So when you're talking about Trump, this just may be the month where they're seriously thinking about impeaching him, okay? Also with the politics, like I said, the cyber war is going to get bigger. Y'all going to see. And there's also a major change and transformation going on with the financial system here in America, okay? A major change. But this month, fireballs are going to be thrown at that President Trump, and they're really going to really push to get him out of the White House. That's what I see for this month of April, okay? As far as the weather goes, as I told you all before, there's a spiritual warfare going on. There's just a war between man and the weather. Now, I don't know if you all know about it, but there's supposed to be tornadoes coming through 8 cities, okay? And what I'm saying is this is not natural. It's not natural. These tornadoes that are coming, I'm seeing spiritually that this is something that man is doing, messing with the ionosphere of the earth, okay? I'm only telling you what I see. Now, if you all notice, there's been some sinkholes in certain places. You're going to see some more sinkholes, and you're going to see some more bridge collapses, okay? You're going to see some more bridge collapses and some more sinkholes. Now, what Spirit pretty much showed me, family, is that there's something going on underground and in the cosmos. Underground and in the cosmos, okay? So, what we need to understand is that, you know, there's a force at work here that they don't want us to know about. You can call them aliens, you can call them what you want to call them, because I do know they exist, okay? But there's forces working underground, in the cosmos, man, nature. There's a war that we're experiencing right now. And this war is a war that man is not going to win, okay? Now, again, back to the tornadoes. 8 cities, tornadoes coming through, supposed to be coming through 8 cities. Hurricane winds. Not hurricanes, but storms so bad it's going to seem like hurricanes, okay? When have you known for the weather to be 4 to 8 inches of snow up north? This is how I know, and what Spirit showed me is that there's a war between nature and man, but nature will win this war, okay? Nature's going to win this war. Man is doing too much, and their doing will be their very own undoing. Don't make no mistake about it. Their doing will be their very own undoing, okay?
Don't.
Why?
Don't pay them no mind.
Oh. I can't pay y'all no mind. You know what? Jindu. Remove them out of here, okay? Now, upheaval about to happen. Life as we know it will be normal. It will be normal for some and not normal for others, okay? It will be normal for some and not normal for others. Now, as we told you before when we were talking about predictions, okay? This year, there is a major transformation taking place. And with this major transformation, okay, what we got to understand is that those, as I told you all before, that were walking a righteous path, you will see your blessings this year. You will see a change in your life, okay? This is what this transformation is about. So blessings shall come to you. Now, if you was walking an unrighteous path, be prepared for your path to continue to be unrighteous, okay? Don't get it confused. Try as hard as you can to walk on a righteous path. Do as much as you can do that's righteous. Whether it's being honest, whether it's getting your life together, whether it's getting your relationships together, whether it's getting your health together, whether it's getting your home together, your debts, your finances together. Do what's righteous, and righteous shall come to you, okay? Some of us are not going to see that energy. Some of us are not going to experience that. Some of us are going to see the opposite of that, okay? And see, we live in such a chaotic world and a chaotic society and a negative society that, you know, some of us will be good. Sit back, don't get caught up in the middle of it. Don't feed into the energy. Mind your business. Do what you got to do for your family. Do what you have to do, you know, as far as righteousness goes, and you're going to be good, okay? Now, I see this month also people who are in one-ships. I like to call them one-ships, okay? I like to call them one-ships. Oh, okay, well. So, let's put it this way. You know what? Hold on. At the end of the day, let me block this dumb bitch. Excuse me, y'all. First of all, ain't no weave up here. This is real hair. Don't hate on it because your hair is fake. I could go anywhere I want, afro or straight. So don't get mad. But you know what? I'm not going to feed into you. So what we're going to do is we're going to block you. And I know who you are. You come under a different name. Don't think I don't know who you are. But I'm about to send a spirit to your ass. And it's about to whoop your ass like it never been whooped before. Okay? So we're going to get you out of here. Now, go do that. Okay? Now. And see, this is what I'm talking about. You got hating ass family. You got hating ass people that are supposed to be listening because you're trying to give a real message. And these hating ass folks want to hate on you because they jealous. Yeah, I blocked her. I blocked her, Victoria. They gone. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that nonsense. Okay, so pretty much, as I was saying, as I was telling you all, you know, do what you can do in the best of your ability to be righteous, okay? There is a lot of negativity around us. There's a lot of chaos going to go on around us. But mind your business. Stay in your corner. Do what you got to do for your family. Now, let's go to one ships. One ships. I call them one ships because I don't like to use the word relationships because re means again. And we try not to curse ourselves with words. So pretty much one ships, if you have been rocky with your one ships and you and your mate have been having some problems or arguing or things been going a little bit rocky, look forward to it being better this month, okay? It'll be more peaceful, more harmonious, and a lot of this is going to be guided by the ancestors in the universe, okay? There'll be better communication between you and your mate, your husband, your wife, or whatever. You understand? If it's your long-term mate or whatever. So pretty much it will be a lot of, excuse me, a lot of harmony and love with one ships, okay? So look out for that. Because the energy that I was presented with for the one ships this month is getting ready to make a change for the better for a lot of people, okay? A lot of people. Especially the communication. The communication is going to open up. It's going to be more people communicating with each other, okay? And when it comes to your one ships, your marriages, it's going to be more understanding, okay? And I'm going to tell you why. It's because you have to remember when the divine feminine energy had risen, okay, what happened is pretty much the balance came back. So that means that the balance of men and women of that masculine and feminine had to balance itself out. We're almost there, okay? It's all part of the transformation, so we're almost there. So you're going to start seeing a lot of better communication between men and women, okay? And especially if you're married and you're in a one ship, okay? All right. Now, I want to go on to, we talked about the weather, okay? You know, and I'm going to tell you like this. We're going to, with the weather again, I told you all, we're gonna see kind of crazy weather, but nature's gonna bring it back in order. Don't worry about it. Nature knows what it's doing. So nature's gonna put it back in order. Man is the one who needs to watch out because nature is not playing anymore. So again, there's a war, but the man shall lose the war. Nature's gonna win this war, and we're gonna get back in order with our weather patterns, okay? And we're going to have a hot summer this summer, y'all. Okay? We're going to have a sun. The weather's fluctuating now, but watch. End of April, beginning of May, it's going to be hotter than usual. This summer is going to be a very hot summer, so get prepared. Okay? Now, I want to go into health. Now, you all know, and I'm one of them, allergies are off the chain here in Georgia. They say 50% of people that move to Georgia will develop allergies, and they was never lying. It was never lying because I have not near one allergy when I was in New York, okay? Allergies, especially here in the state of Georgia, pollen, pretty much, there's going to be a lot respiratory, I don't like to say diseases because they're not all diseases. It's just like viruses or bacterial viruses that you can get. But a lot of respiratory problems, okay, that's going to take place. You got to remember we're in the spring, pollen, all that good stuff. Plants begin to bloom. It blooms, it's a new beginning. So be mindful of your allergies, people. Also, we do know that there's things that's being put out into the atmosphere, you know what I mean? A lot of pollution, a lot of stuff that's being put out there. So really, really try to focus on your respiratory systems this month, okay? Because I see a lot of respiratory ailments going on with a lot of people for the month of April. So be mindful of that, okay? If you have allergies, get your mask, because I got mine. And, make sure you do your noses with, sea salt rinses. And, the best thing to do if you have allergies is if you're in a region that is producing pollen, you want to go to the honey farm in that region, and you want to get the honey from that region and eat that honey because it will actually make you immune to the actual pollen that's being presented. So that's something else you can do. but there will be a lot more respiratory ailments coming this month in April. Y'all will see, okay? Another thing I want to talk about, a lot of people are speaking, and this is before I'm spiritually seeing, are talking about, changing their diets. A lot of people are becoming vegans. A lot of people are not wanting to eat meat anymore. And this is not a coincidence. You seen that too? Yeah, it's not a coincidence.
And even if they're not successful, at least they're trying to change the diet.
Right. And and this is all part of the transformation, family, that we're going through. A lot of people are really, really vibrating on a higher frequency, because it's like, I'm noticing more and more young people,
Shout out to
more and more young people are, becoming more consciously aware of their health and feeling sorry for the animals and don't want to eat meat no more, which is a good thing, family, okay? It's a good thing, because everybody deserves to have life. Every species deserves to have life, okay? I want to give a shout out to Droney, who just donated $20 to Spiritually Seeing Show. Thank you so much, Droney, for your donation on YouTube, okay?
Thank you a lot.
All right. Now, so health, yeah, be very mindful. This month, too, family, we're going to be losing some more elders. I told y'all a while back, but Spirit just showed me, too, that you're going to start seeing more elders, transition out of here. They're being taken by the ancestors, okay? They're being taken by the ancestors for some reason or the other. But if they're 80s, 90s, and the hundreds, a lot of elders are going to be living out here, white, black, all races, okay? In this month of April, okay? You got any questions?
Yeah, International Hair Collectors, peace, Nicky and bro. My mother-in-law transitioned this afternoon. Can you tell me if she's good?
What's your mother-in-law's name? I'll tell you this, without you even telling me her name, your mother-in-law hasn't even left this plane yet. She's still here. She's still here. She hasn't been risen up to the ancestors yet. And what you need to do, if she transitioned this afternoon, you need to, today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you need to go outside and pour libations for her and ask the ancestors to rise her up in peace so she's not stuck on this plane, okay?
Call on your maternal side.
And you want to do it through the maternal side. The secret to doing it in Africa is through the maternal side. So do that on Thursday. Go ahead, go out by a tree and put her out. Pour out some libations to her, rise her up in peace with their ancestors, okay?
Say her name, Herko? I have you say that.
Hiroko. Hiroko is her name. Is she Japanese? Okay. But I still see that she's still walking around. She's wherever she transitioned at this afternoon, she's still walking around, okay? All right. Now, Seta Amun says, pollen so bad, my car looks green. You right. Pollen's off the chain. Yeah. But again, how you conquer that is you got to go to the bee farm in your region, and you get the honey from that region, and you eat it, and it'll make you immune to the pollen.
Nicky and the kid says, can you help me? My son is talking about moving to Florida. I'm planning to go with him, but something is saying he shouldn't go. What do y'all see?
How old is your son, Nicky? How old is your son?
He said, yes, Japanese, gratitude, much love.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I see that. I see that she was Japanese. The Japanese are very big on pretty much, paying homage to their ancestors. Actually, Americans are really the only ones who don't do it. Yeah. Every other culture pays homage to their ancestors, and we need to start. Your son is 24. He wants to go to Florida. What's his first name? What's your son's first name? Because
that's our only child.
I'm seeing you don't. Okay, well, let's not make the mistake of not wanting him to go because it's your only child. And I know you're concerned if that's your baby, but you have to cut those strings, okay? I will tell you this: what Spirit is showing me though, is that Gary, he doesn't need to go. And whatever your spirit is feeling, you're right. Not at this time. Because I see if he goes to Florida, he's going to have some obstacles. it's not going to be all that he thinks it's going to be. And he thinks it's going to be all this great trip or whatever. But you're right. He doesn't need to go. So, not at this time anyway. This is not a good time for your son to go to Florida. So, you're right. Okay?
He said International Hair Collector said 100% correct about paying homage to their ancestors.
Yeah, but and they do. You got the Chinese, the Japanese, the Indians, the Buddhists. You know, every other culture outside of America pays homage to their ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
Go research it for yourselves. Except for Americans, because so many of them are Christians.
Yeah, but it's happened. They only. It seems like it's just real bad with black culture and period. Like even with Africa now, it's like some of them are so colonized and Christianized. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, you know what? Why wouldn't you want to pay homage to your ancestors? They were here before you, okay? Now, I want to get back onto the predictions. Another thing, family, as I told you earlier, I don't know, China and America and Trump and China and, you know, this big cyber war and all that's going on with the financial system. As a matter of fact, you all know that the cryptocurrency went down from 11,000 to 6,000. You know, there's a major change going on with the financial system. Okay?
Nicky says, thank you so much. I need him to, I want him to go somewhere. I just need him to be safe. I love y'all. Thank y'all so very much.
You're welcome, my sister. We love you too. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, family. We need to be on your P's and Q's, because remember I told you all about World War III. But I told you I pretty much seen a major cyber attack taking place. And as you already see, there's already a small cyber attack going on. And what Spirit has shown me is going to get bigger. Okay? Mm-hmm. It's going to get bigger. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
And what do you see? Because I was reading about the whole thing what Trump did with the tariffs. Mm-hmm. You know, he created a tax. He put a tariff on the importing steel, 25% tax on imported steel. So if we import steel, it's gonna cost us 25. It's a 25% tax on that, and 10% tax on aluminum.
So where are they importing steel from? China?
I don't know where they importing it from, but okay. China was upset about it.
Okay.
So, you know, I think he put it, and then the only nations that are exempt from their taxes are the North American places like Canada and Mexico, which is kind of interesting because he didn't do it to Mexico with this beef with the border, talking about he's going to do something with the tariffs on Mexico. So,
as I told you, bro, Trump is about to see his demise. You know what I mean? And when I say that, because people are going to get angry. A lot of fireballs are going to come at Trump because of all the stuff you see on the media. You know, these people are, you know, getting tired of Trump.
And he don't know how to conduct government business.
Right.
Government business is, okay, we're going to do this, all the stuff they doing, but they do it and they just pass the law and let it be. They don't go to the meeting and say, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. They don't do that. They just pass it and let it be. And before you know it, you'll find out about it 2 or 3 later when they hitting you in the ass with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? Like I told everybody, this month of April is going to be a very chaotic month. Mm-hmm. Very chaotic with politics, weather, unpredictable weather. You know what I mean? Only thing I really seen good for this month of April is one ships being harmonious and more loving and more communication taking place. That's
if you're in a one ship.
Right, if you're in a one ship with somebody, if you're in a marriage or if you're in a one ship or whatever, I just see more, you know, that's the only thing I see that's good for the month of April, because what I'm saying for this month of April, there's a lot that we're going to see go on. And I'm going to tell you like this, it already started, as you all can see. Mm-hmm. It already started. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. This month is going to be very chaotic. Pay attention to the news. Pay attention to the politics. You all will see. All right, we have any questions, family, before we get off of here? If we have any questions, go ahead and put your questions in the chat real quick. Okay? Put your questions in the chat. On YouTube, if we have any questions, put them in the chat. Okay, we're going to take some questions. Did I miss something? So we said love, politics, health, weather. Okay. Anything else y'all want me to talk about that I see for the month of April? If you do, put it in the chat on YouTube or on Facebook. Okay. Put it in the chat and we'll spiritually see what we see. Okay.
Catherine Miller, will I get hired this month for a job?
Catherine Miller, will you get hired this month for a job? Catherine Miller, how many jobs did you apply for? Spirit showed me 4 or 5. Okay? 4 or 5 jobs. I'm not seeing till the end of this month. Probably the 3rd week of April, you're going to get a call. I don't know what you applied for, what kind of job you're looking for. Okay? But there is one company. It looks like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 3rd job that you applied for is the company that's going to call you. Okay? The 3rd job you applied for is going to call you. So if you apply for more, just remember the 3rd one. But Spirit has shown me 3 to 4 to 5. What?
She just said a few.
Okay. There's the 3rd one that's going to call you. So if you remember, if you applied in order, you see what I'm saying? You'll see. 3rd one is going to call you, and it's not going to be until the 3rd week of April. Okay? All right. I saw the Facebook Live video where that guy got shot. Okay. I don't know about that. I'm you know, my spirit says something about that, Latrell. I don't know. I seen it, and I really didn't want to watch it because I was like, who the hell wants to see somebody get shot in the head?
Supposedly the girl got arrested.
Supposedly girl got arrested. So I don't know how true it is. My spirit is sitting on the fence with that. I feel like it was like fake. Okay? I don't know. They do so much stuff nowadays. Could you provide me with any advice regarding dealing with people at my job? Eli Heru, ignore them. Ignore them.
We told you it's the month for that. I told you.
Right. This is the month for that. So what you do is don't feed into their energy. Okay? Don't do what I just did cussing that goddamn lady out. But I had to do it, y'all. I had to do it. Because you know what? I ain't with nobody calling us no goddamn devil. But anyway, go to work. Do your job. Don't let them move your energy. And do what you got to do. You're going to be all right.
Sahar says, will my research go well this month for my studies?
Sahar, will your research go well for this month for your studies? Yeah, but Sahar, looks like you're going to have to make sure you really get down and dirty with your researching. Okay? And make sure you don't get no...
plagiarism.
No. It's like sidetracked. Because it looks like somebody might try to sidetrack you. Don't let nobody sidetrack you, okay?
Okay. The 2 unknowns, D and Lee. Hello to both of you, Nicky. Do you think Trump will be able to cut food stamps?
He's going to try, as he already is trying with the harvest box. But at the end of the day, Congress still has to, has say-so on that. So he'll try, but it ain't happening. Let me go to Facebook. Someone just, okay, I may be late, but do life exist on Jupiter? I say yes. And what we have to realize, we have to be the most ignorant fools in the world to think that we're the only ones who exist in this whole universe. Okay? Not only that, I did put a picture up on Facebook and showed Jupiter, showed, the Earth. What we got to understand, family, is that we're made up of the same thing of our planet. Those beings are made up of the same thing of their planet. Let's not make no mistake about it. Life exists on different planets, especially Jupiter. And Jupiter is the most highly spiritual planet, okay? Okay, Nicky, do you see what my animal spirit is? Michelle Bride. Your animal spirit is a wolf, a big white wolf. I see a big white wolf that walks behind you. Go ahead. Any questions from there?
No, just thank yous. Everybody that asked that said thank you.
Latrell says, was that a setup or accident? Honestly speaking, it kind of looks like it was a setup. Look like what I got from the picture when they was doing it, like the guy in the back was cool with him. He had put the girl up to it. That's my spirit guide. But again, I don't know. For them to put that on Facebook and then they shot him and all this, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because you know what? They got trick camera. They can do a lot of stuff to make you believe that this is going on, okay? So I'm not sure about that. Spirit tells me My spirit leans more towards it was staged. Okay.
Sheila Scarborough says, due to the event that you mentioned, I have been hearing sounds on another level.
Say it again.
She says, due to the event that you had mentioned, I guess when you're talking about the event, she says she has been hearing sounds on another level.
You know what? I've been too. And it's crazy because the other day, I'm hearing all kind of sounds. I'm like, really. And today I was on, I was looking in the camera in our store, and I'm hearing all these sounds like it was out of space, real talk. And I know what you mean because I've been hearing different type of sounds and frequencies and stuff like that. So you're right. I heard that too. Okay, let me go to Facebook real quick. Jaleesa says, will I find a job soon, and will it be my calling or expertise? Jaleesa, Spirit is showing me that you got to put a little bit more effort in. Spirit is showing me that you get a little discouraged when you were looking. Okay? Have you not been working for a while? Because Spirit is showing me that you pretty much get a little discouraged and that, you know what, you're confused about what you want to do. But I'm also saying you really don't want to work. And not in a bad way. It's just that you really should be working for yourself. Okay? So pretty much, I do see you working for a while. Okay? And then I see you dealing with whatever your expertise are, maybe about 6 months later, okay?
Catherine Miller says, what about my spirit animal? What do you see, Wunam?
I got Kim Smith X's. Catherine Miller. Oh boy, I see. Oh, Catherine, I don't know why I see a big bear around you. It looks like a big black bear that walks with you. Damn. A big black bear that walks with you, okay? And you got two around you. I'm also picking up a lion, a very hairy lion that walks with you on your left side, and the bear walks in your back. Okay? Now, Kim on Facebook says, can you tell me what my animal spirit is? Kim Smith. Kim Smith, your animal spirit, believe it or not, I don't know if you're attracted to dolphins, but they keep showing me dolphins around you. I keep seeing dolphins around you. Do you like dolphins? Okay?
See what you done damn started.
What?
Sahar says, which spirit animal do you see around me?
I didn't start it. Somebody on Facebook said it. Sahar spirit, Sahar. Sahar, I see cats around you. Basically, I see lions and tigers around you. I see lions more than anything. It's like some female lions that walk with you. There's two of them. One is white and one is a beige kind of color, okay? And there's two of them, okay? Des Reese, hold on. Des Reese on Facebook says, what is my spirit animal, Nicky? Des Reese. You know, Des Reese, there's a small, and it looks pretty much like a baboon that walks with you, okay? It's a baboon that walks with you. And he tries to get your attention sometimes. You need to talk to him. It's a big one, too. Okay?
Like trickster spirits, too. Like trickster animals. Like monkeys and shit.
Eli Heru, I didn't hear about the bombing testing of... you talking about the bombs?
Austin bombings.
Oh, okay. Was the bombings last month in Texas fake? No, they wasn't fake. No. I don't see fake with that one.
We don't do the fake shit in Texas. We be on some
shut up. Shut up. You out there talking about Texas. Stop playing.
I'm just joking. Latoya Adams, do I have better days coming ahead?
Do you have better days coming ahead? What's the name?
Latoya Adams.
Latoya Adams, you know what? You know what your problem is? You think too negative. You got to stop thinking negative, my sister. I think what it is that you have so much going on that you're not realizing that you're manifesting these things in your life. And you know what? You have a good heart, but you have a very bad habit of thinking negative. Stop thinking negative. You know, it's like this. The more you think about, oh, can anything else go bad in my life? The more things are going to go bad. You need to start thinking more positive. You also need to clean up your house, okay? You need to clean, because I'm seeing chaos. And see, chaos is not good because it brings a lot of negativity. You got me? You need to clean up your house. I mean, put things in order, okay? Put things in order. And once you do this and you start changing your mindset, things are going to get better for you. Because you have a good heart. But you've been through a lot. But you gotta let go of it. You can't change the past. Let go of the past so you can move forward. Clean up your household, smoke out your house, clean it, rearrange stuff, put some stuff up, because I see a lot of stuff in your house. Okay? Get rid of that. Move it out the way. Clean up. Do some spring cleaning. Okay? Get rid of some things. Get rid of some people. Okay?
Kenneth Johnson, do you see me advancing or starting a business for my calling soon?
Kenneth Johnson, that's not fair. You come into the store to get readings. Stop playing. Let the people who can't come into the store to get those readings. I think I just told you that last week. Didn't you just get a reading from me last week? Come on now, my brother. You know what I told you. Stop playing. Okay? Let me go to Alderico on Facebook. You told me one of my animal spirits was a white wolf too and a big black bearded lion. Any idea who they might be or how I can find out? These are animals that were born to walk with you.
Mm-hmm.
And what you need to do is you need to give your spirit animals a name. And you need to let them know that you're there, that you know that they're there. And you need to call them when you need them. So all you have to do is acknowledge them, give them names, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Latoya Adams says, thank you. Kenneth Johnson, laugh out loud. Hold on. Sahar says, I noticed that my thoughts manifest really fast lately. Do you know why? It's speeding up because she's spiritual.
Time is speeding up because you're spiritual. And let me tell you something. If you are pretty much righteous and on your spiritual path and vibrating on that higher frequency, they will manifest very quickly. Okay?
You probably need to, if you're not doing spiritual work, you probably
need to be doing spiritual work. Okay? All right. Seta says, Nikki, will I find my true love soon? Seta, when you open up your heart and soul and you stop looking, they will come. Stop looking, stop worrying about having your true love, and watch how it just comes out of nowhere. Real talk, okay? All right. What's the question?
Spoken vibe. What should a priority this year? What are my spiritual animals? Spoken vibe, he says, what is a spiritual animal?
Who said priority what? Which one?
I guess he's saying what should his priority be? God damn it.
I'm going to tell you this. What I see for you is health. Spoken word, health. Spirit keeps showing me health.
And his animal.
And your animal spirit, you got a dog that walks with you. Why I keep seeing like what do you call them dogs with the, them dogs, them big dogs I don't like that I say that are demons, and big Rockwilder. You got a Rockwilder that walks with you. Did you ever have a Rockwilder or something? Because this dog is walking by your side. Okay? Kim Smith, my mother is deceased. She and I have been fighting in the dreams.
Spoken vibe says I'm a female. It says wow. Yes, wow.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry, sister, but I see a Rockwilder walking with you. Did you ever have a Rockwilder?
Says no.
Okay, well, there's a Rockwilder walking with you. I see a big Rockwilder walking on your right side. Okay?
Latoya Adams, I keep seeing 1111. Is there a
Wait a minute. We got to go to Facebook. My mother's deceased. She and I have been fighting in my dreams. What is this and what should I do? Wow, interesting. What was the fight about? What y'all fighting about? You need to give your mother an offering. Your mother wants something from you. You need to give her an offering, Kim Smith. Your mother wants something. She wants something from you. Okay? And your mother's worried about you, too. I don't know if you've been having some health problems or stressing out or going through some changes, but she's worried about you. But she also wants you something.
Him to focus on something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay? It's sort of like your mother is really wanting you to do something that you're not doing. That's what I see.
Mm-hmm.
As they'll come, I woman in the spirit realm. You met a woman in the spirit realm. Translate the language for me once. Who was this woman? And I always feel like she's around. Probably one of your ancestors, Isaiah. And do you recall the language that she translated for you? Because I see, I'm going to tell you, it is one of your ancestors. And it looks like ancestor from a long line of lineage on your maternal side, maybe 6 or 7 generation, okay? Lee Johnson, what is stopping me from selling my house? Lee Johnson, Lee Johnson, Lee Johnson, you can't sell your house. You know what's interesting? Do you know anybody who do spiritual work, Lee Johnson? I'm just saying. It seems like somebody put like a block in your path, like so you wouldn't move forward. Okay, it looks like a woman. Okay.
Why am I not surprised?
Okay.
I'm just joking.
Okay. All right. See, Kim Smith said a guy is trying to enter my life and she despised him. See? So that's why y'all was fighting, because she probably she's seeing what you can't see. So maybe you need to not let him re-enter your life and keep him. He got to go. I'm not a believer. And once you move forward, don't go backwards, because there was a reason why y'all didn't last in the first place. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Spoken Vibe says, is that a good sign or is that a bad spirit? Because you said it was a Rockwaller.
Well, you know, I always say they got demons with them in the physical world. In the spiritual world, they're not the same. And it's a good sign because it looks like this rock wilder actually walks with you and protects you. And you can give that rock wilder a name, and you can also ask that rock wilder to protect you when you're out or if you're by yourself. Another thing I see around you, spoken word, is they keep showing me a big eagle over your head. There's and it's a huge eagle that flies with you as well. So you got a rock wilder, and I keep seeing a big eagle. It's a big white eagle. And I mean, when I tell you the wings are probably as long as my arms, this is a huge eagle that flies with you.
So you got Cujo and an eagle. Call him Cujo.
Eli Harris says, is Wesley Snipes done acting? Was he blackballed? I haven't heard nothing about Wesley Snipes lately.
Because he been blackballed.
But I don't know. I mean, honestly speaking, I see this is his own doing. Yeah. I don't see that he was blackballed. I see this is his own doing. I don't see,
Wesley Snipes is spiritual, though.
Right. He's very spiritual.
If he wanted to do anything about that, he would.
He would do it. Right. Yeah, he would do it. Okay.
My chat line keep disappearing.
Okay, family. All right, so we pretty much went over all the predictions, okay, for the month of April, so y'all be mindful, okay? We talked about love, health, finances. We talked about the weather. We talked about politics. And we did a couple of readings, family. So that's pretty much it. Of course, people want to know other things. What?
You got one more question. You taking one more question. So Hart says, when do me and my next one ship? I guess she wants to know, when is our next one ship? And she said, is it at the age 32?
Sahar, your next one ship is not going to be at the age of 32. It's going to be at the age of 35. Now, what I do see, you're going to date one or two. You're going to have one or two guys or girls or whatever, because I don't know nowadays. Everybody got girls. But you're going to be dating one or two people within that time from the age that you are now to 35. You're going to meet the one that's for you. And what Spirit is showing me, okay, is at the age of 33, but at the end of 33 is when it's going to get serious, okay? So by 35, you will be talking about marrying this person, okay? That's what I see. Michelle Bride, we don't necessarily get into, as African traditional healers, we don't, we have spirits and gods. We don't have angels, okay? We have ancestors that walk with us. So, in traditional African traditions, we pretty much, say a lot of ancestors walk with you. You have ancestors that protect you. Now, you can have spirits, such as warrior spirits, forest spirits, dwarf spirits that walk with you, but we don't call them angels, okay? These are spirits that pretty much, like I said, God spirits, dwarf spirits, fire spirits, warrior spirits, you know what I mean? That walk with you, your ancestors that walk with you, that protect you. So, there's different spirits that do walk with you, but not angels. But, Michelle Bright, you do have a lot of ancestors that walk with you, okay? You do. You do have a lot of ancestors that walk with you. And I see warrior spirits with you, too. And when I talk about the warrior spirits, I'm talking about giants. These warrior spirits look like Shaka Zulu. You hear what I'm saying? And they walk with you. And they protect you, okay? And I'm picking up one dwarf spirit, a very small dwarf spirit that's with you, Michelle Bride. Looks like she's about this small, and it's a woman wolf spirit that walks with you. She comes from the forest.
Oh, you got some good spirits with you.
Yeah. But you know what you call them? Warrior spirits. Let me tell y'all something. When you out or you working or you on a train or you working late or you drive and you feel like you might call your warrior spirits. Okay, walk with me. You understand? And you give your warrior spirit name too. Okay? All right, family. So we're pretty much done for the evening. Thank you for tuning into Spiritually Seeing News. And if you missed the feed, you got to come back to listen to it because we did April predictions. To leave y'all off with this month is going to be a little bit chaotic with the politics and a lot more news and weather. Okay?
And for all of y'all that do like this channel, subscribe to it. Hit the bell so y'all can get notifications when we come on, and just tell everybody about us. Even share our videos, promote our videos. If y'all really like the channel, like what we're bringing, share a topic or whatever.
Okay. Last question of the night. What can I do to make my path smoother? Alderico Ra, what can you do to make your path smoother? Alderico Ra, you need to get rid of some negative people around you. You need to take yourself a spiritual bath. I see that you need to ground your mind. I see that you need to focus on really, really getting your mind clear because you think a lot. You think a lot. And you got to get some negative people from out of your path, okay? I think you need to do a little bit more spending time in nature and doing some meditation. And I don't do meditation like everybody. I like to do my binaural frequency. So I do them before I go to bed with my different essential oils with my binaural frequencies, okay? You need to do more grounding. And you need, excuse me, y'all, and you need a spiritual bath. Smoke out your house, clean out your, you've got some cleaning out to do. And that's going to make your path more smooth, okay?
That's it.
All right, family. On that note, thank you for tuning in to Spiritually Seeing News. Excuse us for earlier, but you know what? You got disagreeable spirits that want to come in and cause problems. On that note, we'll see you next time.
Soon.
I'm Sister Wunam, a.k.a. Nicky Love.
Brother Adinkra.
Blessings, family.
Peace.
When you're so present.